Which style of e-bike is right for you? Comment below. This is definitely a clickbait video. Which one's the best? So this is kind of the arms race progression of e-bikes that has happened where I live. So we started out building this e-bike for my son. He rode it to school for 2 or 3 years. Front wheel motor kit, 1,000 watts, and 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. Cost about $600 to build. Super dangerous. Trying to stop a 30-mile-an-hour bike with a coaster brake and a terrible rim brake made it extremely dangerous. It's one of the scariest things I've ever ridden. So let's say you're the type of person who either built that or doesn't want to build a death machine. Then your next option is, let's get something sensible. Now, this might be the best deal in e-bikes right now. The Bird. This is a closeout. So Bird built this bike, priced it at $2,200. Nobody liked it. It's super tall. Like if you have a 32-inch inseam, you can ride it, but if you're any shorter, you can't. They build a V-frame version for the shorter people, but there were problems with the initial carbon belt drive. So this bike is right now on Amazon. You can get it for $750, but I don't know if it's a good deal yet. I just bought it and put it together yesterday. So it might be a lemon and there might be a reason people hate it. I'm gonna ride it and figure that out and make another video about it. But if you do get one of these, they have some that have a shifter down here, a 7-speed, so you can change your gear range. I think that would be better than even though the belt drive looks super cool, you've only got one gear you can use, but it goes 20 miles an hour. It's got a 50-mile range. So then you're in the normal regular guy bicycle category with the Bird. But then you might think, well, how am I going to haul groceries? How am I going to take my kid to school? So then you go practical. So this is the Ape Rider Gibbon. You get 10% off with coupon code HOOHOO if you want to buy one of these. These are new guys to the United States, but they've been making bikes in Turkey forever. And so you might switch to this style of bike because you want to haul your kid to school. This one comes with a double seat standard, comes with foot pegs. It's big. You can see how big it is, like how much bigger it is than even in the Bird bike, which is a full-size adult bike. So the seat is low enough where you can still get on the ground with it. It's not going to be the type of bike that you pedal. So those two bikes you could pedal. These bikes, yeah, you can pedal them, but there's a lot of mass there, a lot of rotational mass that you got to move around. So it's basically a moped-style motorcycle. And then what happens when you're riding one of these around is all your cool guy friends get cool mini motorcycle-type bikes. This is the Rave Bullet GT. As I'm making this video, they're all sold out because it is so awesome looking and functions great as well. You can watch my review on it. Coupon code HOOHOO will get you, what is it, $100 off if you buy one of these. These are priced, I think, at $18.99 right now, maybe $17.99. Go to their website. They're working on a new batch right now. This is good for probably anybody up to 6 feet tall. They're making a taller version that comes out in about a month. But so you started out going on eBay 5 years ago with a cheap do-it-yourself kit. Maybe you upgrade to a regular bicycle style bicycle. Then you start hauling stuff. And then you forget all about taking your kid to school and you make friends with all the other kids' dads and you have a mini dad biker gang that goes 30 miles an hour around the neighborhood and bar hops and causes minimum destruction. And then where do you go from here? Yep. The next stop is motorcycle. I think my favorite thing about the current e-bike revolution is you guys are definitely stepping your way up to motorcycle. I don't think there's any way to avoid that being the next path. I've seen guys on bikes like this trying to keep up with traffic and they think they're fast, but they're not. And they think they're safe, but they're not. You know, if you can only do 30 miles an hour and everybody else is doing 60 on Sepulveda, you kind of have to rethink your vehicular choices and upgrade to something that will fly. So anyway, comment, like, subscribe. This is kind of a throwaway ramble in my driveway video. But I'm having lots of fun with these e-bikes. I really had no idea. I went to the e-bike show and started talking to various manufacturers and shooting videos of people's bikes and taking test drive. And now I get it. I was always a motorcycle guy or a regular bike guy. But now I understand the fun.